I was raised as a child in a tiny little town in Mississippi. We had one red light, and that's all. We did not have a sheriff. We did not have a police department. The barber shop man, the barber, was the constable. He ran the red light one day. They said, if Mr. Ballou can run the red light, anybody can run the red light, so they turned it off. Now that's the kind of town I was raised in, just a teensy-weensy little town. Went to the tiny little Baptist church that was there, and all we sang was hymns. That's all we ever sang. And so that's the way I grew up, listening to hymns. That's all I knew was hymns. I loved the hymns. And so then when I realized the transition that the music was taking from the old hymns to the new type singing, and it was hard. It was hard because it was not what I knew as a child. And so to make this transition, I thought at first I was doing pretty good. And I think that I was to begin with. But then one day, wham bang, just like that, I decided I don't like it, I'm mad, I'm bitter, this is not what I want, and I'm just not going to sing if John doesn't start singing hymns. So that's what happened. I knew in my heart the songs that John was singing during the praise time were songs that God had led him to sing. Do you think that helped me? Not at all. I was still bitter because I was zeroed in on me, on myself. And it was not a pretty picture. One of the sad things about bitterness in your life, especially in the life of a child of God, when you come to the Lord's house, and this is such a special time for worship, and there I was allowing my emotions that were so ungodly to control my worship of the Lord. Who can worship the Lord when there's bitterness in your heart? And it wasn't that I was necessarily bitter about John. I was bitter that I wasn't getting my way. I wanted my way. It was all about me, which literally is the truth. It was about me. And I think to myself, that is one of the saddest things in the whole wide world, that at my age I was so zeroed in on myself. So God did not leave me in my sin. He had to crush me and grind me to powder. I didn't like it, but then the outcome of it all was total peace in my heart. When I walk into Bethel Baptist Church today, I come in with praises in my heart, ready to worship the Lord, loving the Lord with all of my heart, loving the songs that we sing. Only God can take a heart that was bitter, cold as ice, hard as stone, and melt it so totally and completely. He did it. But the reason is our God.